Lydia Fight Connect TV, and I'm at Dublin Combat Academy with professional fighter Dano O'Toole. How are you?
Good to see you. Been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while, alright. How did you get on in lockdown?
Good. I'm training away. I enjoyed it, to be honest. Yeah, I enjoyed that little bit of a rest. I got to recover and stuff, see the family a lot more, because usually I'm always on the go. Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it, and I was still training away. So yeah, it was alright.
Did you have it set up at home? Did you have a bag or?
Stop! I bleeding brought the whole artillery. I went in. I work in the gym, so I went down to the gym first day. Took everything I could. I took the battle ropes, the bench, boxing bag, the whole lot. So yeah, I had everything out the back. It was like a mini gym I had. Me and my dad were flat out.
No yeah, it was good. I love it. Well, obviously I knew that you do personal training. That's your kind of day job, yes. I would say. So obviously no need for motivation. You're highly motivated yourself.
Stop. Yeah, I'm really like my dad's always slagging me, giving me loads. Like all my friends, like I'm always out working, always training people. Don't know how I do it, but yeah, I'm just really motivating myself. So yeah.
Stuff. And in terms of like plans for this year, would you have something scheduled in that time that we were off?
Yes, I was supposed to fight in Scotland. This is the first fight for Dublin Combat Academy, so I was supposed to be fighting in Scotland with Aaron and Craig, but obviously because of coronavirus it got cancelled. It was only like 2 weeks out, but yeah, so I was supposed to make my debut in Thai boxing with them, so it was a bit of a shit one. But
how is that in terms of like motivation and like you're looking forward to, because you don't get to fight that often, and you train so hard. Yes. So the kind of fight time is sort of seems to be that release where you put all the work together and you go out and you put on a performance. So in terms of getting back motivated, how does it affect you?
Big time, actually, I have to say, because I was kind of, after my last fight in K1 I lost, I kind of wanted to come out and prove a point. Because the reason why I came here, I said I needed to change things up, get a new coach, get new training partners. So sorry, I keep stepping away. And yeah, so I was looking forward to getting back in and showing what I can do, and like going out abroad, my first fight over in Scotland or like going to England or something. I was looking forward to it, so it would have been good. But motivation, I'm pumped now to get ready and go back in whenever I can.
Obviously, a disappointing result for yourself on YOKKAO Dublin. Obviously, a massive stage. In terms of being a fighter and taking a loss like that, I imagine that you need to just process that in a positive way as opposed to letting a loss like that affect you, because obviously if you're going to continue and go forward, you have to let that sort of, fire you, I suppose, right?
Definitely, yeah. I always say, like I always take it from a negative, take a positive. You get me? So what the way I took it was, I looked at it, yes, I lost, but that's part of the game, isn't it? Like some you're gonna win, some you're gonna lose. So I took it as like it's gonna motivate me more to train harder, get better, and this is why I came here, just to learn new things, get new coaches, new style. So yeah, it really pushed me in a positive way. I didn't look at it as like really negative and let it put me down. I kind of took it as like right, it pushed me on to go hard, to like train harder, work harder.
So what was the decision to come to Dublin Combat Academy? Obviously we've Craig Coakley, we've Aaron Brown. You fought on shows with them before. Yes. Was there a conversation with the guys, or how did this all come about?
Yeah, when I was at YOKKAO, yeah, actually I was upstairs, and my dad was actually talking to Aaron and stuff, and with George Hardy as well. I know George very well. I used to work with him, and his girlfriend I used to train years ago before they even made it. Yeah, so when they were chatting to me like, Dano, you need to come down here and all, I'm telling you, like, it's the best move for you. And I was kind of like always hesitant, because like Dublin Combat Academy, I fought Lee before and all, and we had a mad fight and a crowd. So
it was for a title, wasn't it?
Yeah. So like I was kind of like, I can't go down there, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I decided after the YOKKAO fight, I was like, I'm just gonna head down and see what happens. And all, I came down first day, and I just loved it ever since then. Yeah, that mentality. Like I was a bit scared come down at the start. Not scared, that nervous feeling of a new gym, new people. You know what I mean? I'm from SVG, and I'm glad I did it. It was well worth it. Yeah, I'm still down training in SVG, and I still coach them there. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be fighting now for Thai boxing, kickboxing.
I'm glad you actually brought it up, because it's not only a misconception of, we'll say, Dublin Combat Academy, but a misconception of gyms in general, that they're not welcoming, and that you can't approach the coach and say, could I come down here? Could I like spar down here? Different things. Yeah. I think this is kind of something that people want to see, is that like doors are always open in gyms, and everyone wants to help each other get better, because not only does it help the fighter, but it helps the sport.
I was very lucky. Like when I said it, like Carl, obviously he was my coach for years, and we were all my fights. So when I said it to him, he thought it was a great idea. Like I spoke to him first. I didn't just like say see you later and like ran out the door. I spoke to him, and he said, yeah, he thinks it's a good idea, and then we both agreed on it. And we're still to this day, like I'll still train with Carl. Like if I see him, do you know what I mean? I still go down to SVG. So it's a good relationship we still have. It's not like sometimes when a coach leaves the gym, they kind of fall out with each other and they're hated. But I know me and him are still good friends, still train together and stuff. Yeah, so it was he told me to come down. So yeah, I was glad it worked that way. It wasn't like a negative thing. He kind of took it as a positive and said that's the next step for my career, where I need to go.
Do you feel like you have a little bit of a new kind of zest for fighting, or a new zest for the sport?
Definitely. I felt like kind of like I was getting like, I don't know how to explain it, but when I keep walking away, I don't know how to explain it. Like when I was there, I was kind of losing that love. I lost the last fight, and I was very frustrated with myself, and I was like, I just needed to change things up. And then when I came down here, it just gave me a new like push. Like, do you get me? When I came down here, I kind of lit a fire under my arse, and I was like, jeez, like there's different levels to this. You know what I mean? I saw Craig and Aaron, even the other lads that are here that people don't even know about. That they really like. I kind of, the first day I came down, everyone was killing me, and I was like, fuck, this is like, I need to really step things up. So I lit a fire under my arse, and yeah, this is where I am now.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you've settled in, because it's always nervous, no matter what age you are, to like join a new gym or join a new job or something, you know. I think the older we get in life, we kind of lose that will to try things that are new and stuff, you know.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. As I was saying to you when I first came down as well, I was like you're getting told stories about like Craig and Collie, and you're like, these are mental. They're coming down, they're all screaming and giving it loads, and I'm like this real like kind of quiet, humble lad, and then they're all giving it. But it was good, yeah. Like it was a real eye opener. So I'm glad I did it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, glad to see you settling in, and I'll let you get back, but thank you very much.
Thanks
good to
very much,
see you.
Lydia.
Dano O'Toole for Fight Connect TV.